All right, in today's video, we are going out on the boat on the May River. We got the whole crew with us. We got Paul Z, we got Captain Damon, we got Tim, our photographer, and we're going out. This is MayDay River Company. It's a new tour guide service here in the Bluffton Lowcountry, and we're gonna have a great day on the water, right guys?
It's gonna be awesome.
Let's get after it. We're starting right now. So we're getting ready to get started here, and Captain Damon, tell me a little bit about your company and how you came up with this idea.
So it's MayDay River Company. Not really a charter fishing company. I do know people that charter fish, but that's not my specialty. You go fishing with me, we're not going to catch a whole lot. But want to go for a nice ride, check out the Sandbar, go check out the local sights and scenes, Sandbars, Daufuskie, Hilton Head, go shopping, go dining. That's definitely what we're all about. Nice little family cruises, where from 2 to 8 hours, whatever. Choose your own adventure.
Okay, and how long have you been in the South Carolina Lowcountry?
I moved here in '96, when I moved to Hilton Head, and then 2001 moved out to Bluffton, so I've been here a little bit.
All right, sounds good. Where'd you move from?
I'm from Fairfax, Virginia.
All right, good deal. And if people want to get in touch with you, I'll ask you this probably a few times today, but where do they find information and book a boat ride?
Well, we have MayDaysRiverCompany.com.
Okay.
Go there, you can do all your booking through the site and everything.
And that's D-A-Z-E.
Yes, sir, D-A-Z-E.
Okay, MayDays
yeah.
River Company.
Yeah, because we're all dazed by the sun and the fun. So, so MayDaysRiverCompany.com, it has all the booking and everything on there. And you can give us a call as well if you want to do something special. If you want to, we can do whatever you want, really. It's open. We have, suggestions, I'll say, on the website. But if there's anything else you want to do or want to check out, we can obviously do it. So just give us a call and we can take care of you.
Okay, sounds good. So I can't wait to see what you have in store today.
Yeah, it's going to be a beautiful day out. Couldn't be any nicer. It's low tide right now, very flat water, beautiful skies, hardly any wind at all. We're just going to cruise down the May River here. Go by Church of the Cross, go by Alljoy, cruise up Bull Creek, go check out, look over across the Calboogie over at Harbour Town, stop at Daufuskie, come home, Cully's Cut. It's going to be a good day.
Awesome, let's get started.
All right, let's do it.
All right, so we just left from Oyster Factory Park. There's a boat ramp there, and in the back you can see Daddy's Girl boat. That's parked right out front in the Oyster Factory. It's the longest running oyster factory on the East Coast, where they still actually shuck oysters by hand. And some of the folks that work at that oyster factory are descendants of the folks who have worked there for over 100 years. It's definitely one of the most iconic Bluffton locations.
All right, David, here on the left-hand side, we got going up Alljoy Road here. These are some beautiful low country houses, nice docks, floating docks, boat lifts. Doesn't really get much nicer than that. If I had my choice of a place to live, I would definitely be thinking of living on Alljoy, living the full low country experience there right on the water with beautiful sunsets every evening. It doesn't really get nicer than any of these houses along this river.
So these houses that have docks right here, this is a little area called Myrtle Island, and this is a really unique part of Bluffton because a lot of these homes have been in the same families for multiple generations, and they very rarely, if ever, come on the market. So if you're looking for a house with a dock on the May River and you see one come up on Myrtle Island and this is something that you've been looking for, you better jump on it quick, because a lot of these homes are a once-in-a-generation opportunity to own.
One of the first stops on Captain Damon's tour is the Church of the Cross, one of the most historic and one of the most photographed buildings in all of Bluffton. The congregation here dates back to the 1700s, but services on the bluff of the May River started to take place in the 1830s. The young town of Bluffton was a summer resort for area inland planters and a stop on the ferry route between Savannah and Beaufort. In 1863, federal troops marched into Bluffton, burning most of the town. Although the church was spared, its congregation fled. Services on the bluff resumed in 1870. When the Reverend Bellinger arrived and oversaw repairs. Passing through the heavy pine front doors at the Church of the Cross seems like a step into a time long gone. It's easy to imagine the summer congregation beginning June Sundays with worship. You can almost feel the cool morning air wafting through open windows as the harmonies of hymns flow out.
All right, so where are we at now, Damon?
We're at the infamous May River Sandbar. The sandbar is exposed about 2 hours before high tide and 2 hours after high tide, so about 6 hours a day. The sandbar is out. It's a local hangout, swimming hole, party scene, place to be.
So I see there's only a few people over there. They brought their dogs out, so it's obviously a dog-friendly place. But on the weekends and during the summertime, how many boats do you think will be out at this sandbar?
So, I mean, yeah, it's Friday afternoon right now, so not gonna be a whole lot of boats out here, but if we're out here tomorrow, I'd say there's gonna be 200 or 300 boats probably out here.
Wow.
Yeah, and then on the holiday weekends, 4th of July, I mean, I'm gonna say there's 500 boats out here. It's quite the time.
So is it just a brouhaha fest, or is it also family friendly? Can you bring the kids out and that sort of thing?
Oh yeah, it's going to be a mix of everybody. You're going to have young people out here having a good time. You're going to have the kids. All the kids love to go up in the pluff mud. Don't ask me why. They love to go up in the pluff mud and roll around and come back covered in mud from head to toe, then go swim out here in the river and clean themselves off. There's going to be dogs running around. It's definitely a good time for all ages.
So if somebody goes out on your boat tour on the Sugar Magnolia, is this somewhere that you can take them?
Yeah, absolutely. It's someplace that I would definitely recommend. Definitely want to come check this out. Even if it's covered up by the river, we can still get out and walk around. It's only a foot or two deep or something like that. So you can still get out and check it out even if it's not low tide.
And you have to remember to keep pushing your boat back, right? Otherwise you're going to be that one person who has their boat up on the sandbar and they have to wait for, what, 12 hours for the tide to come back up?
Yeah, that's going to be a long day. Obviously if you don't want to beach it, you can just pull the boat out and anchor it up. I don't want to spend that much time out here.
Yeah, good deal. All right, this is an awesome spot. Thanks, Damon.
Absolutely.
So some of y'all may not know this, but I've known Damon for 20-something years. I've known him ever since I've known my wife, actually. And Damon is also a longtime real estate client. He's bought and sold multiple houses as his family, but he also goes to my gym. And we work out together quite a few days per week. And in the gym, we're always competing against each other. He usually beats me. But for our YouTube viewers, we're gonna have a race here on the sandbar. You guys, we're gonna see who's the faster between the two. You ready for this?
Let's do it.
All right, let's go. On your mark, get set, go.
All right, David, so what we have here, we have Alljoy Beach. This is at the end of Alljoy Road. We don't really have any beaches in Bluffton, but this is the closest thing you're gonna get. At low tide, it's got a little sandy area, kind of marshy area. People come out here and swim, bring their dogs and stuff like that. And then to the right of that, the dock on the right-hand side, that's the Alljoy boat landing. They actually just redid this past winter. I think it just opened up here in March or April. So they just redid it, made a nicer dock in general, a little bit more docking space. This is not my favorite place to pick people up from up here. There is not a whole lot of parking here, but that's why I prefer the Bluffton Calhoun Street dock. But this definitely works. If this is what you want to do, we can do it.
Damon, that beach right there, my kids, when they were younger, they used to love to go down there and catch all the little crabs. What are they, the fiddler crabs that go in and out?
Fiddler crabs, yep.
So that's a really cool thing. If you've got kids and you want something fun to do, take them down to this beach and let them try to catch fiddler crabs.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun. A lot of families come down there. People just kind of hang out. They watch the sunset, they watch the tide. You'll see everybody up here hanging out in their golf carts in the evening, watching the sunset. Just a little local hangout spot. It's pretty cool.
Cool. All right, you ready to head on to the next spot?
Yes, sir. Let's take a ride.
All right, so also wanted to introduce Tim while we're out on the boat. He's my photographer and longtime friend. He's been doing my real estate photography for 10 years now, since I've been here pretty much, and also starting to do a lot of the drone footage for the channel. So thanks, Tim, and thanks for coming along.
Man, I'm happy to be here.
Yeah, so if you guys like the drone footage, give Tim a thumbs up. And also, what other kind of photography do you do?
A lot of family portraits, high school seniors, do things for interior designers, architects.
Okay.
Kind of like the wide gamut.
Cool. So if any of the viewers want to connect with you, what's the best way for them to find you?
The best way you can see at 111photo.com.
Okay.
It's all spelled out, ONEELVENPHOTO.com, or 843-252-2262.
Okay. Sounds good. Let's keep up the good work. Thanks, man.
Yeah.
All right, Captain Damon, where are we at now?
So David, this is a pretty cool spot right here. This is right here at Calaboogie Sound. This is what Hilton Head is famous for. Right in front of us, we have the Harbour Town Golf Course, the 18th green, fairway and tee box right there. We just had the Heritage go on a couple weeks ago. And then a little bit that at the 18th green, it has the infamous Harbour Town Lighthouse over there, which is all the postcards, all the memories. That's what everybody comes to Hilton Head for and to see.
Yeah, I've got some memories of myself. That's actually where I met my wife about 20, oh gosh, she's gonna kill me. It was probably like 23, 24 years ago. I don't know exactly. So if she watches this, she's gonna get pissed. And I was working on a yacht and we were docked at the marina, and her and her friends were coming down the dock, and the rest is history 20 something years later. But I've known you as long as I've known her.
Yeah, it's a pretty good memory right there. I don't think you can really top that. I mean, that's a great heritage story, and I'm sure lots of people have other great heritage stories. But yeah, this is where everybody goes jet skiing. This is where they do the parasailing, all the charter boats out of there. This is the heart of Hilton Head right here.
Absolutely. Well, this is gorgeous. All right, I got our other crew member. I had to introduce him to Paul Z. Paul's been around here for a long time. I've known him
years, maybe
28 years. I've known you since I moved here, and since I met my wife 20 something years ago, one of the first guys I met. And also, you're one of the captains here on this company, right?
Yes, sir.
All right, so you might be taking folks out also?
Yeah, dolphin tours, good times, sunset cruises, all that good stuff.
All right, and if you guys are local and watching this channel, you might recognize him because he's kind of famous around here. He's worked at some of the hot spots around town. Where might have they seen you?
Old Town Dispensary, I was there for quite some time. Tiki Hut, way back in the day, Hilton Head Brewing Company, disco nights and all that good stuff.
Nice,
Yeah,
man.
Wild, I've been there.
All right, well, it's good to be your friend, man. And if you guys get this guy as your captain, I promise you are going to have an awesome time. All right, so Damon, what are we passing right here?
So this is on Daufuskie. This is Haig Point.
Okay, so it's called Defusky Island.
Defusky Island, yes, sir.
And there's no bridge to this island?
No bridge to this island, by boat only.
Okay.
There are a few ferries and shuttles that run people over here. Haig Point does have their own private ferry boat that goes back and forth. They have an embarkation point on Hilton Head that you can go over from. But that doesn't sound very fun to me. What sounds more fun is a private boat ride over here.
What is Haig Point, though?
That's one of the more resorty areas of Daufuskie. It's a private club, golf courses. It has the clubhouse, where people do weddings and stuff at. It's, the more high end, I think, what people are expecting when they come to Daufuskie, because a lot of Daufuskie is undeveloped and pretty rural.
Okay.
But it's the resort side of Daufuskie.
Okay, and you can actually buy houses in Haig Point, is that correct?
Yeah, absolutely. They're not in my price range, but they have some beautiful houses there overlooking the water, some awesome properties. But yeah, it's a cool little spot.
Okay, and if anybody is watching this channel and is interested in looking at houses in Haig Point, that is something that I can help you with as well. All right, Captain Damon, where are we pulling up to right here?
We are at the infamous Freeport Marina on Defusky Island.
All right.
This is quite the local spot over here. This is where everybody comes on the weekend, buy boats, come over here, get some drinks, get some food. They generally have live music going on. It's a good time. Also up here, they have golf cart rentals and stuff like that, the rest of the island, and do some different things. It's a pretty cool spot.
And they might find some local pirates over there?
Yeah, you'll definitely find some local pirates over there. It's pretty crazy over here on the weekends, especially in the summer. People come from Savannah, they come from Hilton Head, obviously, they come from Bluffton, they come from all around. It's really cool.
All right, we're gonna go ashore here, right?
Yeah, we're gonna pull up about at the dock and we're gonna walk on over and check it out.
All right, so we made a pit here on Defusky Island and we're going to Freeport Marina and we're gonna go check things out for you. So if somebody comes out to the island here, Captain Damon, it looks like there's golf carts, there's some little tiny houses. What else can they do on Defusky Island?
So if you come over here and you're looking to spend time, I would definitely recommend renting a golf cart so you can go check out the local area.
Okay.
So when I come here, I generally with my wife and daughter, so we don't really spend much time at the bar over there. Might stop by and get some chicken fingers. There is a nice little store over here, where they've got towels and sunglasses and sunscreen and different things and drinks and ice cream. So we generally end up in there buying my daughter some stuff. Then when you go venture out on the golf carts, you come by here, they have a little equestrian center. They have like the marsh tacky horses. They do have beaches on the island you can go to. They have the golf courses. So we've had some good times coming over and renting a golf cart, driving over to the beach and going, taking chairs and chilled out there, just to do something different for the day.
Can you just look at the horses or can you actually ride the horses?
I don't recommend riding a marsh tacky horse or a wild horse, but I'm sure
they're like the wild horses that are native to these islands, right?
Yeah, correct. Yeah, I don't know if they still do it, but they used to do the marsh tacky races.
Oh my gosh, that is so cool.
I don't even know how that would even work. I'm sure you could rent, you know, do lessons or ride. I don't know, but I've never really seen them out cruising the streets. It's more just golf carts.
Even though this is like right across the waterway from Hilton Head Island, I feel like I'm a million miles away.
Right, so that's what I was saying earlier, like the Haig Point area, that's why I said it's a more developed area.
Right, that's the private club that we talked about.
Right, yeah, so over here, this is more of a Daufuskie Lake. And as soon as you go back here, I mean, it's very undeveloped.
Like dirt roads and everything, right?
This is it. I mean, I think there's maybe one paved road on here and it's not very long. But yeah, it's dirt roads. There's
no cars.
Yeah, very few cars. And if the cars come here, they're usually pretty they're island cars. You know, they're coming here and they're not leaving. It's a lot of golf carts, a lot of old cars. Yeah, it's very undeveloped over here. It's pretty cool.
Well, thanks for showing me around here.
Yeah, so I mean, if you're ever looking for a place to, you know, to run from the government or anything, you don't have to go to South America. You can just come to Daufuskie. Nobody will find you.
Go hide out in the woods.
Yeah, exactly.
And this is actually the island, if anybody's ever read any of the Pat Conroy books, or The Water is Wide. Sorry, The Water is Wide. It was a book and a movie, and it was a true story. He was a school teacher out of Beaufort, and he came over here and he taught the Gullah Geechee kids for a year. And that movie and that book is about the year he spent here on Defusky Island.
Yeah, it's all really interesting. So much history here. You know, a lot of the same oyster stuff from Bluffton. You know, back in the early 1900s, a lot of oyster, you know, there was a major industry here for Savannah and, you know, Hilton Head and Bluffton surrounding areas, but mainly Savannah since it was, you know, a larger city. So yeah, oysters are a major part of the Lowcountry, you know, including Bluffton and here in Daufuskie.
Cool. All right, let's go look around some more.
All right, cool.
All right. Do you want to know everything there is to know about the South Carolina Lowcountry, whether it's Bluffton, Beaufort, Hilton Head Island, or Jasper County? Then subscribe below and tap that bell for notifications so you'll be the first to know about everything happening here. My name is David Simcox, host of the channel and a local real estate agent. I get calls and emails every day from people just like you and you and you looking to make their move here, and I absolutely love it. So whether you're moving in 3 days, 3 months, or 3 years, give me a call, send me an email, shoot me a text, or book a Zoom call, all in the description below, so I can help you find your Lowcountry lifestyle. All right, this guy's been riding along with us the entire boat ride, so we'll see if he hangs till the very end. All right, Captain Damon, what are we looking at right here?
So this is Moreland Landing over on Palmetto Bluff. This is one of the areas that they use to do like private events, weddings, parties, and stuff like that. It's really, really cool and nice over there.
Okay, so they actually have a couple of different marinas at Palmetto Bluff, and this is the kind of the small hidden one.
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't even really say this is a marina. There's a little boat ramp there, and you see there's enough room for probably 4 boats to be, you know, tied up. But yeah, and they got the oyster pits in there. They've had some really big parties, nice, really cool events over there.
Yep, and actually somebody famous got married there, Mr. Justin Bieber. Not at this location, but here at Palmetto Bluff. And I guess he likes hanging out there from what I hear.
Yeah, I'm sure he's been at this spot. I mean, if you're coming to Palmetto Bluff, you're here for a wedding, you're coming to Moreland Landing.
Absolutely. And again, that's one of the greatest neighborhoods in the South Carolina Lowcountry. So if you're interested in Palmetto Bluff houses, go ahead and let me know and I'll get you more information on that. Thanks.
Nestled between Hilton Head Island and Savannah, Georgia, Palmetto Bluff is a serene Lowcountry community surrounded by rivers. With its charming streets, gas lamps, and inviting porches, it offers true southern comfort in a natural setting. Palmetto Bluff boasts luxurious amenities and activities for all ages. Nature enthusiasts can explore more than 20,000 acres of wildlife. Active residents can enjoy the fitness centers, pools, biking paths, or water activities. For relaxation, there's a spa, or simply enjoying the sunset from your own front porch. Golfers will love the Jack Nicklaus Signature Golf Course and Clubhouse. From country estates to cozy cottages, Palmetto Bluff offers diverse housing options. Country neighborhoods like Barge Landing and May River Forest offer larger lots for privacy, while town residences in Wilson Village provide a closer-knit community. All areas offer top-notch facilities and amenities, ensuring a fulfilling lifestyle for all. I've made videos specifically about Palmetto Bluff if you want to go check out more about that community.
So Captain Damon, what is this dock right here? This is also part of Palmetto Bluff?
Yeah, this is also part of Palmetto Bluff over here. The one over here on the left that has the Grace tied to it with the flags, yep. That is a private dock for Palmetto Bluff right there.
Okay.
And then this is the little downtown Wilson's Village right here. And then if you kind of go to your right a little bit, this second dock right here, yep. This is a public dock. So anybody is welcome to dock there, to come check out Palmetto Bluff, to go over there, go shopping, go dining, just go walk around. And it's also a spot that I could pick you up at. If you were staying at Palmetto Bluff and would like to come for a boat ride or whatever, I could come down here, and that's a spot where I'm able to go to that is open to the public for me to pick you up.
So if people are watching this from New York, New Jersey, Ohio, Pennsylvania, California, even Switzerland, they could stay at the Montage, is the luxury resort there, right?
Yes.
And then you could just pick them up right here.
Absolutely, yes sir.
All right, sounds good. So if you guys are interested in staying at Palmetto Bluff, you can book a stay at the Montage Resort, and Captain Damon will pick you up right here at this dock. All right, so we enjoyed an incredible day on the water with Captain Damon. We're back to the dock here, so thank you so much for showing me a great time. And again, if people want to find you and connect with you, what's the best place for them to find you?
I mean, I guess easiest at the website again, so that's MayDaysRiverCompany.com.
Okay, and how do you spell that?
MayDaze.
All right, MayDaysRiverCompany.com.
Yes, sir.
All right, sounds great. And again, guys, if you want to stay up to date with the latest and greatest happening here in the South Carolina Lowcountry, be sure and like, subscribe, and tap that bell for notifications so you'll know every time we drop a new video. And if I can help you find your Lowcountry lifestyle, give me a call, send me an email, shoot me a text, or book a Zoom call, all in the description below. And it's been an absolute pleasure spending time with you guys today, and hope to see you in person at some point, but if not, I'll see you on the next video. Have a great day.